And here we are, the sun's made it right up at long last on this beautiful lagoon. It really is a wonderful place to live because it's like having your own private beach here all the time, so long as the water's there. But as I said, it takes about 14 inches of rain to fill this lagoon. And this is the first time that it's ever filled up by a backflow through Allen's Dam. And then if he wants to pump it out, it usually takes about 2 days to pump it all out. So it seems like a terrible waste of water, but he needs it for his cotton crop that he's got on the property next door. And he's bought the water rights for it, so there's not anything much we can do about it. But it is lovely to have while we have it. this lovely, see if I can get this lovely moonlight on video. This is the moonlight over our water. Big moon up through the trees. I decided to get some photos of the house here this morning, because if ever we leave, we'll be running around probably in such a rush to leave that we won't have a chance to just take some really good shots inside the house. So I thought that I would just take a little bit of footage here this morning. It's just a little placard that Jay made for me. It has written on it, "Jesus is Lord," and 2 tapestries that Auntie Grace made a few years ago. Very generously gave them to us. Very beautifully done. My little kitchen, my little green and pink kitchen. This is Mrs. Hairy, and she's a lovely looking creature. My little living plants sitting on the kitchen bench. Looking into the lounge room, we get this beautiful scene of the water outside, just sitting in here in the kitchen and looking out through the windows, and it feels like a sea breeze just coming through here every morning, and the sunshine just comes through those windows and warms the house. It makes it lovely and cozy in here. I don't know if this is picking up the water out there, the beautiful water that we get here. Just sitting here at our kitchen table, we look out and the twinkling water, and it just looks like being at our own ocean. Even living at the beach, you wouldn't get something as beautiful as this, just having your own private beach outside and the privacy that goes with it. Being able to watch the ducks and listen to the little birds. Coming out here first thing in the morning and just sitting at the kitchen table and looking out at this is just absolutely beautiful. We've got beautiful green lawn, lovely garden right down to the edge of the water. There's a beautiful breeze there blowing off of it this morning. You can smell the water. It's just like being at the ocean. Only we haven't got any neighbours or any traffic or any of the problems that come with being at the ocean. A picture of my mum. The clock I gave Robbie for our 15th wedding anniversary. A picture of Rob's mum. We've got the best of every world here. We've got lovely log fire, so that in the winter time we can just close those windows off and just cuddle up inside here around the fire. And it's a very, very cosy, nice little home. This is a lovely bouquet of dried flowers that Rob gave to me for my birthday a couple of years ago. It's a two-way going in the background there, people talking to one another out here. It's a picture of Jara. And Robin, myself and Jay with a koala down at Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. And JJ, and he was a little boy in kindergarten. Lovely sheath of gold wheat that Jara made me for Christmas. Isn't she clever? Jara gave me this swan too for Christmas. No, she didn't. She gave it to me for my birthday, my 41st birthday. Some more flowers that Robert got me. I think he got me those for Mother's Day last year. This is another one of Auntie Grace's tapestries. She did this one for Jay. That's a cabinet that Rob's father Ian left for Jay. It's a beautiful old cabinet that he had restored. And it's full of all the Ian booty. He gave it to Jay when he died. Our house is simply filled full of presents that we've all given one another. That's some more flowers that Jara gave me a couple of years ago. The painting on the wall was done by a friend of mine, James Smith. And it's a copy off of an original ship. I've just forgotten the name of it, but all the history of it is written on the back of it. Woo woo. Just in time to see the dreaded Woo walking through. And that's the chandelier. Rob always wanted a chandelier. So when we decided to build a house, he went down and he bought the chandelier before he bought anything else whatsoever. We bought it back in a box down to the other house down there, and we had it under a bed for a long, long time. Until eventually we moved up here and built the house and put it all together. I'm going to try and get a look down this hallway with all the lights, how we've put them down the hallway positioned, without getting me in the end of it if possible. We've got this mirror down the end of the hallway, and we've got all these lights all the way up so that it looks like a great hallway full of lights that goes on and on. Me at the end, but anyway, it doesn't matter. You'll still get the idea of how this hallway looks with all these lights on. This is the laundry, nothing extraordinary in here. Plant that Robbie bought me for my birthday, which we thought would brighten up the laundry no end. It's really hard to video these rooms because you need to get back a little bit, but you can't. All the rubbish on Robbie's desk. All these little prized possessions. This is my side of it. All the sewing and typing and everything goes on over here. As well as a little bit of reading. We got that crocodile from up in Normanton. A friend of Robbie's gave him that. Up in Normanton, it's a real crocodile. It's stuffed. Only a little fellow. But still, he had pretty sharp teeth. Teeth are all still existent in his mouth there. Wouldn't like him to get a hold of me. And this is the bathroom. Pretty non-spectacular again. That's my Maytag dryer there, which I would not do without in 1,000 years of whatever weather, come what may. Everybody laughs because you can see straight out of our bathroom. That's a sliding glass door out there. And we put that big tree in the way because we used to have cars drive up just as I was getting out of the shower. I don't know how many times I've been caught standing there with no clothes on when people would drive up. So we've I've got the light on over the top because we've laminated, we've put lamination over the glass so that people can't see inside, as well as putting that big tree there. But it is nice to be able to walk in here and be able to see straight outside. Here's one of our Bill Beaton paintings in the hallway. He was very popular around St George a few years ago, but I think we got the worst of his paintings. This is a little painting that I absolutely love. I can look right into this painting and see that water and those trees. It's just absolutely just lovely. You can just see yourself down there at that waterside. Had a bit of trouble focusing here. It's a beautiful little painting. It's about my favourite in the whole house, I think. You can see yourself sitting underneath those trees looking out over the water. And here we are in Jay's room. Jay's room is always immaculate. He is the tidiest, most organised little boy that you could imagine, with all this office gear that he's got in here. He must be going to be one of these business type people who go to work every day with their little black briefcases, because he just loves having a nice, tidy, well organised room around him. He did this artwork on his calendar. All about computers, he's computer mad. Just a little picture of some cars on his wall over his bed. Once again, you can look outside over the water.